street light, electric fencing, automatic gate installation, tí yóò máa ṣí máa ti kúrẹ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n tún mọ̀ nípa bọ́ọ̀lù tí yóò máa lo náà sólà. Má dáàbò lọ sọ́nà jíjìn mọ́. Ilé-iṣẹ́ Paradise Light Nigeria Limited ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ lónìí. Fún ohun gbogbo tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú sólà. Wọ́n wà ní ilé Paradise Solar lẹ́yìn ilé-iṣẹ́ Science. Àlọ́ ọba tó lábẹ́òkúta. Wẹ́bsáìtì wọn www.paradisedigitalworld.com tàbí kẹ́ ẹ tẹ àtẹ̀ránṣẹ́ sí wọn lórí WhatsApp wọn 0803-910-9905. Lọ́nà sólà kínú rẹ̀ ó dùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tó dùn. Practice Coding School ti wà lárọ̀ọ́wọ́tó yín. Aṣèrò lábẹ́òkúta láti kalẹ̀ sí. Ìmọ̀ kọ̀ǹpútà ti di ìrara ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ kọ̀ǹpútà. Darọ̀ bó lọ́wọ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí wọ́n bá wọlé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga tán. Àti láwọn apá àbòmí. Ẹ tètè wá forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ ní Practice Coding School. Níbi tí wọ́n ti fún wọn ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ìmọ̀ nípa kọ̀ǹpútà. Lára àwọn kọ́sìsì tí wọ́n kọ́ ni data analytics, cyber security, UI UX design, software development, digital marketing, graphics design and branding, certified ethical acting, Python programming, desktop publishing, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún ṣe weekend program fún ọmọ secondary school àtàwọn working class lọ́jọ́ Saturday nìkan láti 12 noon to 4 p.m. tí Coding School ló sọdún sí pípa. Wọ́n wà ní Mart House lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Angel Filling Station, Aṣèrò lábẹ́òkúta. Olùléeṣẹ́ wọn wà ní number 19, Oníkókó Road, Panṣẹ́kẹ́, Abẹ́òkúta, 0803922.
Make you no lose guard your phone. And buy any plan wey go help you guard your phone. MTN go summer you free. Waka go any mobile retail shop. Make you find easy buy agents now. For your mind to cool where you pick and fix, visit www.mtn.com/devices to enjoy all the correct services with the gear. MTN, wetin we dey do today?
Please listen to this for Abiola Polytechnic Christian Union Alumni Fellowship, happening live in the city of Abeokuta from the venue Christian Union Auditorium, Shojubi, Onikolobo, Abeokuta, Ogun State, for Friday and Saturday events. Saturday event holds at Conference Hotel, Okimoso, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Ministry Reverend Jacob Akiyemi, Reverend Sunday Madudu, and Jesus awaits you.
Daybreak. Surface of all the drama, passion, betrayal, action, and laughs on YouTube with the YouTube buffet plan from MTN. Enjoy over 10 hours of YouTube streaming for just 500 Naira and over 4 hours for 200 Naira. Dial *312*800# to activate now. YouTube, made for you.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Few Styling Show is back. Bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Few Styling Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday on 10 to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube from the 2nd of November. Few Styling Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
Ìfẹ́ tí kò lábàwọ́n ni ìfẹ́ ìyá jẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tó dùn tó bíi Indomie alájẹpọnu lákọlọ. Nítorí náà, fi ìfẹ́ hàn pẹ̀lú Indomie.
The beauty of democracy is that it guarantees freedom of expression and opinions. However, opinions may differ but remain valid. 6 a.m. Mondays to Thursdays on Rock City 101.9 FM.
Madam. You are not a member of the House.
Citizens Forum provides the platform for you as a citizen of this great country, Nigeria, to be an active participant in political debate and discussions bordering on how you're governed.
No, I have to tell you the real fight. If you want to do your job, do your job. Not to be killing my people.
Citizens Forum.
It holds no bars.
I advise you to be honorable.
Citizens
Don't chop lotto money. I feel they do. You don't chop lotto money now. The way they dance now.
I hope I'm not live.
No, you are not live. No, we are live, but I use the daybreak stuff.
So we are live, right?
No, we are live now. So that Kodima Kumani then our song they play to them. Oh.
You know, do you have it?
They will do some kind of.
Me and Molly not share your reflections or no reflection.
Me reflection on Congo. But Daddy Baba Gon complained just having the place is dancing. He wanted something clearer, but the phone we are using is not. Okay, now for one not too sharp, but you really should be by sharp.
Be bright.
Then you bright and go for one the same thing.
Mr. Alex, what did it?
I want to improvise.
What do you want?
I want to remove one like this.
No, should be to now.
No, to no and then.
No, once you see me by no,
no, he only used one. We placed this one here.
Zero.
Metalara now.
Okay,
We bought.
Oh, we have 150
4. We used 3 here. Ali, I come by. We bought 4. One boy. Hey, let me improvise. Let me. You have any earpiece? Maybe go okay.
One year, I'm pray. One fee for to be by enjoying. She better.
You get any earpiece?
Koni earpiece.
Yeah?
Koni.
You get earpiece?
Koni.
sí ohun tó dùn tó bíi Indomie alájẹpọnu lákọlọ. Nítorí náà, fi ìfẹ́ hàn pẹ̀lú Indomie.
If you love amazing Nigerian movies, laugh out loud comedy skits, or gripping shows and series, serve yourself all the drama, passion, betrayal, action, and laughs on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. Enjoy over 10 hours of YouTube streaming for just 500 Naira and over 4 hours for 200 Naira. Dial *312*800# to activate now. YouTube, made for you.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Fuse Talent Show is back, bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Fuse Talent Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday on African Magic Showcase, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube from the 2nd of November. Fuse Talent Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.
Chocolate.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.
Yes. One time for the fearless people. 2 times for the fearless people. You know, say me again energy. Get energy. Get energy. I want no day. You know, say me I take can't wait. The fearless energy drink. I come like say energy drink. Fearless energy drink. I'm the fearless. Embrace the tree. Classic direct ready.
That's right, embrace the thrill, feel the power of Fearless Energy Drink, now available in 50cl can.
Practice Coding School ti wà lárọ̀ọ́wọ́tó yín. Àṣírò lábẹ́ òkúta láfi kalẹ̀ sí. Ìmọ̀ kọ̀ǹpútà ti di rọrùn. Ẹ̀yin òbí wa, ẹ má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yín tó ń retí admission kọ́ máa jẹun sí yín lọ́rùn lé. Gbé ìjàgbẹ́sára ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ kọ̀ǹpútà. Dá ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí wọ́n bá wọlé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga. Àti láwọn apá míì. Ẹ tètè wá forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ ní Practice Coding School níbi tí wọ́n ti fún wọn ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ kọ̀ǹpútà. Lára àwọn kọ́sìsì tí wọ́n kọ́ ni data analytics, cyber security, UI/UX design, software development, digital marketing, graphics design and branding, certified ethical acting, Python programming, desktop publishing àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún ṣe weekend program fún àwọn ọmọ secondary school àtàwọn working class lọ́jọ́ Sátidé nìkan láti 12 noon to 4 p.m. Tẹ̀ bá tí wàá fẹ́ ra àwọn UK used laptop laptop tó gbẹ̀yányán ó sì lálòpẹ́ lówó tí ò gara bíi HP Dell MacBook àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú warranty. Classic Coding School ló sọdún sí pìgbà. Wọ́n wà ní Mart House lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Angel Filling Station Àṣírò l'Abẹ́òkúta. Olùléeṣẹ́ wọn wà ní number 19 Oníkókó Road Panṣẹ́kẹ́ Abẹ́òkúta 08039209990.
Nǹkan tí mo bá ṣe ò ní fẹ́ mi láì ní òdiwọ̀n ó tó gbẹ́kẹ̀lé lójoojúmọ́ kò sóhun tí mo bá ṣe.
Kò lábàwọ́n ní ìfẹ́ ìyá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tó dùn tó bíi Indomie alájẹpọnu lákọlọ. Nítorí náà fi ìfẹ́ hàn pẹ̀lú Indomie.
Traffic updates, business news, weather reports, eyewitness reports, and a variety of topical issues. These are the basic ingredients of a top-notch breakfast show. Welcome to the Daybreak Show, weekday mornings on Rock City 101.9 FM, the voice of the people.
The beauty of democracy is that it guarantees freedom of expression and opinions. However, opinions may differ but remain valid.
I said this one is yes. My answer is no. Is that a no permission class?
Join us on Quick Takes, 8:30 a.m. Mondays to Thursdays on Rock City 101.9 FM.
Still a beautiful and lovely Wednesday morning, the 30th day in the month of October 2024. Welcome to the Quick Take segment of the Daybreak Show this morning, and we're ready to bring to the table as well, and as usual, and as every weekday in the morning is concerned, to definitely hear your thoughts, your submission, and of course your opinion on every point in time. My name is Mutukwe Akinyosoye, and this morning on Quick Takes, the Northern State Governors Forum and Traditional Rulers have opposed the tax reform bill on the value-added tax VAT revenue submitted by President Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly for consideration and approval. The bill seeks to shift to a derivation-based model for value-added tax distribution, and the opposition was made known in a communique issued at the end of their meeting in Kaduna on Monday, read by the chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Governor Mohammed Inuwa Yahya of Gombe State. And they argue that the proposed VAT revenue sharing model in the bill would reduce revenue from the Federation account to the Northern State. And VAT revenue sharing is currently based on the location of company headquarters rather than where goods and services are consumed. And so this birthed the question, Which do you support? VAT revenue sharing based on location of headquarters producing the goods, or where the goods and services are consumed? Quickly reiterating that, the Northern State Governors Forum and traditional rulers opposed the tax reform bill on the value-added tax revenue submitted by President Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly for consideration and approval, and the bill seeks to shift to a derivation-based model for value-added tax distribution. They argue that the proposed VAT revenue sharing model in the bill would reduce revenue from the Federation account to the northern state, and so VAT revenue sharing, which is currently based on the location of company headquarters rather than where goods and services are consumed. And so the question, which do you support? The VAT revenue sharing to be based on location of the headquarters producing the goods, or where the goods and services are consumed? All right, to share your thoughts this morning, you can call the studio line 0810-786-0000. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Why should they take money that is got on alcohol as a VAT as a revenue? So I support that the VAT added tax should be based on where the goods are produced. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you for your comment. 0810-786-0000. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Based on where the goods are sold. For instance, the Northerners don't like alcohol and they want to be collecting the money. So it's wrong. So let them, where the goods are sold, is what it are supposed to be based on the revenue sharing formula, not the factory that produces it, because the factory is fixed. But where it is sold is where the money comes in. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The number to still call is 0810-786-0000. And you can also a WhatsApp line 0903-927-3532, just in case you are unable to reach us via the studio line. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
You have a very fair share of the goodies. I believe this is like alcohol. They destroy it, and yet they want to partake in the sharing of the revenue. So I think this is a very good step in the
Thank you.
To identify with this reality that that revenue to be quickly addressed for the people that consume such commodities coming from that location. And then if Northerners are not ready to probably agree with it, and then they do please tell us where or which area we have all revenue that can come from them, and then see how they themselves will be sharing it themselves, and then leave us alone so that we will be able to be sharing our own revenue from the commodities we are producing here from the south and southeast or whatever. So I agree with President Tinubu and identify with him in this reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling 0810-786-0000. That's still the number to call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Please do well to call back. We'd really appreciate. That might have been greeted with network, probably. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, you can kindly call back. I would definitely reiterate the submission this morning. Okay, for you and the sake of those that are just joining, is the quick take segment on the Daybreak Show this morning. And we said that the Northern State Governors Forum and traditional rulers opposed to the tax reform bill on the value-added tax revenue submitted by President Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly for consideration and approval. And the bill seeks to shift to a derivation-based model for value-added tax distribution. And they argue that the proposed VAT revenue sharing model in the bill would reduce the revenue from the federation account to the northern state. VAT revenue sharing presently is based on the location of company headquarters rather than where goods and services are consumed. And so the question is, which do you support? That the VAT revenue be shared based on location of the headquarters producing the goods, or where the goods and services are consumed? Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you.
Goods and services are consumed. And that should be what will determine the VAT. That's my take. Good morning.
Thank you for sharing your take this morning. 08107860000. That's still the number to call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Support of the proposal to make the income in favor of where the goods are produced. I think that is in line with what we call true pedagogy and the prosperity. The good step in the way of this supported by.
Thank you so much for your submission. 08107860000. Hello, good morning. All right. Oh my, got your submission either way. Thank you for your contribution. From WhatsApp, we have a comment from Isaac Ayodele from Mayogbami Town. Says the VAT should be paid where the products are produced, and it should be utilized properly to build infrastructure for the masses to enjoy. God bless Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Good morning. All right, thank you for calling. From WhatsApp, Pastor Dio Shofoluke from Marakaga Abeokuta says, I support the bill. VAT revenue sharing should be based on where the companies are located. All right, hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you for calling. 08107860000. That's still the number to call. Back to WhatsApp, humanitarian Abdul Rashid Okenla from Shakwan Beokuta says, why is Northern area sharing from alcohol revenue? Is that Islamic? Let it be shared where it's being produced. It will expose those that depend only on VAT and federal allocation. It's unfair. God bless a great country called Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
My name is Ndlea from Ndlea. I think I should be proof of the point of production. Those that produce the commodity, but we have every consumer to pay market on every commodity consumed. And if you let it go by
Thank you for calling. Dr. Chris also just says the domicile territory where the goods are produced should be given premium in sharing of the revenue. Logically, be on the area and locations where the goods and services are consumed. Good morning. Alright, thank you for your contribution. Let's not forget the bone of contention right here. It's not about who takes alcohol more. The question is, which do you support? That's VAT, value added tax or revenue sharing should be based on location of headquarters producing the goods or where the goods and services are consumed. That's the question. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
I don't know why the education we have the president just made to happen without amending laws. So let the National Assembly deal with the issue. Good morning.
Thank you for calling 0810-786-0000. That's still the number to call. From WhatsApp, Okoniyi Olayinka in Abeokuta says, I'm a supporter of where the goods and services are consumed. The northern states should not partake in sharing of money from alcohol since they have alcohol in their state. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
Where the tax revenue should go to more. When you started, if you produce and nobody to consume, will you earn any tax? I think you provide it. This morning you had that they had about 500 million liters of fuel in his tank or whatever in farm, and nobody is buying it. It will be there. But all the same, you should not forget those where the goods is being produced. But more of it should go to where it is being consumed. And we are all consumers in this country, so everything will end well. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for calling. 0810-786-0000. Adjon Falcon from Elega says, I support the federal government on this. It should be shared where the community and goods are consumed. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Good morning. I disagree with where the goods are now, where the goods are consumed. God bless you and have a nice.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for calling. Back to WhatsApp. Okay, we have a comment. Dura Sunday says, I strongly support where the goods are produced and not where they are consumed. It shouldn't be a situation where monkey they work, baboon they shop. All right, Comrade Bayo Ndlea from Olumori says VAT should be based on consumption. Those states that oppose sales and consumption of alcohol don't have moral right to share from the VAT occurring from such goods. All right, please do want to call back. And also from WhatsApp, Remu Clement from Moe says North is one of the problems. Okay, on the revenue sharing of VAT, they want to reap where they did not sow. On alcohol, a lot of revenue is being collected and they have security outfit for the purpose of banning and destroying alcohol products. Yet they want to share with those consuming them. The excuse is baseless and should be rejected, otherwise something drastic should be done. It's not happening today. There are so many areas like that. Alright, thank you for your comment. 08107860000. That's still the number to call. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
From ADVOCACY. Look, the original principle of VAT is to be paid on consumption, except if I'm not in tune with the current situation of things economically. Let it be paid by the consumer, not overburdening the company and the production outfit. You're already collecting excise duties. The customs collect excise duties from companies. Don't overload them. Whoever has the choice to consume, let him pay on those items that are covered by VAT, and let the revenue be enjoyed by those areas where the consuming. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling 08107860000. Alhaji Bushra, okay, before that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Really appreciate 08107860000. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for calling.
You know why some people are categorizing the jealousy? Because I will agree with what the person is doing. To be going to the place where these products are being consumed. That is my testimony. I will never agree with the northern leader for opposing the policies. That is your testimony. When God bless prophecy, God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Back to WhatsApp. Alhaji Bushra from Kutu Abeokuta says sharing of VAT revenue should be based on consumption venue in order to ensure justice for the area where the revenue is coming from. More of VAT revenue should be utilized in the development of the area where the revenue is being generated. God bless Rock City FM Radio and Nigeria. God bless you too. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you.
It should be based on where it is consumed. This is where it is consumed is where they are generating the money. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling 08107860000. Bobby from Abeokuta says the thing is the Northerners too do take alcohol but don't want to agree to it publicly, so where the goods are being produced and consumed should be shared in those states equally. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Professor Samuel Subushi from WhatsApp says, value in terms of revenue can only be realized when and where the goods and services produced are utilized or consumed. But there must be verifiable data to arrive at the basis of calculating the value added tax as a value added as a result of taxation. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Producer, the reform is correct. But if it is consumer that pay the VAT, the other is 100% correct. That is my own. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Back to WhatsApp. Baba Hallelujah from Rwanda says, I want to support that VAT revenue be shared a location where the goods are mostly consumed. This is a good one from the federal government, as you cannot reap where you did not labor. God bless Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Doing very well. Good morning. God bless you too. Amen.
My name is Pastor Sonia Matindi, the new kingdom, the Kandura Dokita. Okay, simply put, my position is that the sharing formula should be at the point of production. So it is not going to be business as usual. The structuring per excellence. Kudos to Mr. President. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for calling and sharing your take. And also from WhatsApp, Mr. Emo Adesonya from Asheri says, VAT is a consumption tax you pay when it is consumed. So it should be based on consumption when it is consumed. Hello, good morning. Can you please turn down the volume of your radio sets? Oh, thank you. Your name?
It's on all products. For instance, even electricity, wherever it is more consumed, even this what would the airtime that we buy and all this are inclusive. I think, I don't know if we look into that, it is where it is mostly consumed that should be favored. Not only alcohol. Alcohol is there. You can even get it where it is highly consumed. Approach the breweries. They will tell you where they sell the most. Approach the service of dealers. They will tell you. Approach the electricity producer. They will tell you. So it is not on alcohol alone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me cap it up with this comment on WhatsApp because of the time. Kaidi Olumide says, on tax reform of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, wherein and now that the bill being sent to the National Assembly to forthwith stop the already conventional and traditional method of sharing taxes based on location is a good suggestion, tilting towards where consumption to bring such revenue identified with this reality. And this says, Abi from Roundup Abeokuta says, VAT is a consumption tax and should be shared on percentage of consumption. It's unfortunate that we don't have accurate data or statistics of consumption across the country. It's an all-inclusive tax, not only alcohol. All right, on that note, we draw the curtain. Thank you so much for being part of the critics segment of the Daybreak Show this morning. Really appreciate your contributions and, of course, your opinion and your submission. And this morning at 9 o'clock would definitely be a pleasure that you join the conversation as well as we look into sport this morning. Don't forget, last week we got some ministry scrapped and we got some commission reinstated and of course introduced. So we'll be looking at the scrapping of the Sport Development Ministry and all of those challenges and prospects of that. I remain Mudukbe Akinyo, so till then, keep it locked. Good morning.
Major challenge ni pé àwọn kò sí kankan tó ń wá ní gbogbo àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta so orí fóònù la máa bá wọn sọ bí ọjọ́ àlàbí wọ́n gbé lọ sí Ìbàdàn kó lọ represent tó GTV so it's on standby. I think we should start with KUNLE Oluwusi, former vice chairman, vice president ni o kì í ṣe national president. Oh, correct. Former deputy president. Not
chairman.
Not
vice. Sport Writer Association. Which means the second to the last day in the month of October 2024. We hope that you had a restful night as we pray you enjoy a fruitful day as well. Welcome on board once again to the midweek edition of the Daybreak Show, and of course welcome on board to the Citizen Forum segment of the Daybreak Show. This is where we bring two limelight to bring to the front burning and topical issues that affect, of course, as it breaks, depending on the issue, and of course, just to look and analyze, give profound discussion and analysis on this topic. So you're welcome, and of course, it'll be a pleasure that you join us and have this conversation together, you and I together this morning on the Citizen Forum segment of the Daybreak Show. There are several avenues you can definitely join us to enjoy an audio visual. Probably you are not just somewhere close, you can definitely do that. So join us on our Facebook and YouTube at Rock City FM. Just search and then you see us live from the studio. So welcome once again, and of course the phone lines will also be made available at appropriate time for you to also be part of the conversation. So welcome once again. My name is Motukwe Akinyosoye.
And I am Dari FOLARIN. A warm welcome to you.
All right, like I earlier stated that, let me say, sport o'clock.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sports this morning, and our focus is on the scrapping of the Sport Development Ministry, and so we'll look at several challenges and the prospect of the scraps ministry, and of course the stated of the commission or statement of the commission. Now, recent clamor for a reduction in the number of ministries and political officers in the country to reduce governance costs led to the scrapping of some ministries and reinstatement of commissions, which also affected the scrapping of the sports ministry. And so in this major overhaul of the country's sports administration, President Bola Tinubu, during the meeting of the Federal Executive FEC Council last week on Wednesday, dissolved the Ministry of Information, Ministry of Sports Development, and reinstated the National Sports Commission, that's the NSC. And the Ministry of Sports Development was wound up and its functions transferred to the National Sports Commission with the aim to develop a vibrant sports economy. And also, John Henna, who was the former sports ministry, was transferred to trade, and Shehu Diko was appointed as the chairman of the commission, the new commission now, that's the NSC. And so this definitely has created with several reactions from political analysts to sports analysts to be precise, sport enthusiasts and all of that. And several people have talked about the challenges, they've talked about the prospects, they've talked about how visible and how easy the commission would make sport activities fantastic, both nationally and internationally. And so we want to discuss this as well, talking about the challenges and the prospect of the scrapped ministry, sports ministry, and of course the commission that was reinstated. So, doing that, we have capable hands. I mean, more than enough for us this morning, as we have seasoned sports personalities this morning to dissect and look into the issue this morning. We'll be having KUNLE, former Vice President of Sport Writers Association of Nigeria and Head of Media Unit of
Former National Vice Chairman of SWAN.
Of SWAN, yes. Right. And we'll be having ASHIMI, former Sport Editor, Nigerian Tribune, and also we have Biodun Alabi, Sports Analyst. We'll start with Biodun Alabi. He's joining us via phone conversation this morning. Hello, good morning, Biodun. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Okay, I know you would have a first-hand reaction when you heard about the scrapping of the sports ministry and then the reinstatement of the commission. What's your first reaction?
Well, my first reaction was out of excitement because the return of the National Sports Commission is something that has been long awaited by to support the sports economy, you know, and we will actually clap for it. And eventually, when the president made the announcement, you know, scrapping the sports development ministry and replacing it with the National Sports Commission, we were quite excited. You know, it was something about the National Sports Commission is about the fact that you know you have to also go down history.
Right.
You know, in Nigeria, the glory era of Nigerian sports, you know, happened when we were when our sports sector of the country was under the National Sports Commission. You know, I mentioned a few names of some Nigerians who manned that commission. That was the man called ADVOCACY. Yeah. You know, the ADVOCACY for so many years. But we had Alex Akinyele, you know, and now to FEMI winners, you know, and these are people who actually, you know, show and exemplify what the National Sports Commission could do. And what could it do? It's just about professionalizing sports management, sports administration, and you know, really making it stay in the hands of, like you say, square
right.
You know, when you have the Ministry of Sport Development, the tendency is for you to constantly have civil servants who don't have any background in sports, who don't understand anything in sports, to constantly run your sports. You know, that's the danger with the National Sports, the National Sports Development Ministry. Okay, now, was taken away from the sports ministry and it was taken to
trade and investments, yeah.
So it is in the same way that the permanent secretary from the Ministry of Agri, for instance, Federal Ministry of Agri, or Federal Ministry of Culture or whatever, you know, will be brought to the sports ministry, you know, with due respect. When they find it too hard to handle that ministry because they don't understand the dynamics, they don't understand the politics, they don't understand, they don't even know the history of sports. There's a few of them who have been following the past. So it's a good thing. It's some kind of watershed for me. And I believe that if properly implemented, I think it's going to really change the Nigeria as far as sports sector is concerned.
Okay, Biodun, do you think that the states should replicate this? Will you recommend that for the state level too?
Well, I think it's a no-brainer, you know, for states,
right.
You know, to replicate. We also see that actually that are already running sport commission. Lagos State is one.
Right.
Delta State is another. Edo is also running sport commission. I think Gombe is also running sport commission. And I think for several states, you know, at the inception of the administration of President Ighalo, the efforts, I think, are hanging somewhere.
Okay.
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 The assembly actually put it, and I think if it has, whether it has come to the table of the governor or not, it's what many of us don't know. But I want to believe that with the federal level now going to the commission,
right.
You know, but the state should actually shoot
copy.
say, has the technical know-how, you know, to run a credible and valid sports commission. The papers are there. The papers are in the assembly. You have to wait in the assembly. And I'm sure all they need, all that needs to be done is for this to be taken back to the governor.
Right.
And for it to be explained to, you know, the necessity of national sport, of having sports commission. Because over the years, state governors have always complained of funding for sports and all
Right.
that.
Right.
And I can't blame them fully because of competing demands.
Okay.
Education will come, infrastructure will come, health will come, and all that. You know, all of them competing for limited resources.
Right.
But the beauty of the sports commission is that with it is a sports trust fund. Any state that wants to go to the sports commission must, as a matter of necessity, set up a trust fund. The trust fund is the blood and the oxygen of the commission. So definitely, the trust fund is not a pool that will be funding programs of the national sport commission in any state. That's what other states are doing.
Right.
Like Lagos, Delta, Ighalo, Edo, and they're really reaping the benefits.
Okay.
Check is just national sports by 5 years. That existing national sports commission.
Right. They've been winning.
As far as development of the parents are concerned. So it is a no-brainer for states to embrace it now.
All right. All right. That being said, quickly, I want to get a clarification from you as a sport expert and analyst over the years. The National Sports Commission was initially dissolved in 2015, I think, by the Buhari administration. Now, there's some set of quarters or school of thought that agree to the fact that is it in the name change or the administration or activities of both the ministry and commission. I really want to get the difference because you said you were, I mean, you've been...
Oh, it was excited.
You were excited and you've been expecting this. Now, what is the difference between, because to some, they see it as just, administration change, but is there activity change, so to say, in giving better sport activities in Nigeria?
No, I mean, the coming of the National Sports Commission presupposes that there's a need or that the realization has come to the federal government that, the way we've been running sports over the years under the sports ministry has not really brought good tidings for the country.
Okay.
You know, and so
we didn't win anything at the last Olympics.
In terms of management and administration, certainly it's going to be clearly a departure from what we had under the sports ministry. Like I explained the other time, who is the chief accounting officer of the sports ministry? It is the permanent secretary. We have a sports minister who are mostly politicians. Politicians.
Okay.
Now, then you now have a permanent secretary who is coming from another ministry. Who is coming from the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of whatever. One is not saying those ministries are not vital. Why not? Education, agriculture, health, they are key components of the Nigerian economy. But at the same time, it's also good to put those who understand the subject, in charge of the subject. So in this situation, by the choice of Shildiko, former NFF Vice President, as the chairman of that of the
commission.
The president has gotten it right, first and foremost, by the choice of Shildiko. If he had actually gone for someone else that is not known with sports over the years, none of us would have complained. But here's Shildiko, who has been in charge of the NFF as the vice president capacity over the years, a young man who has experience, who has traveled for far and wide. We believe that with him in charge, he should be able, given the knowledge that's acquired over the years, even his pedigree, his network of friends and all that, we believe that he should be able to put the right structures in place with the new National Sports Commission and make it work, and justify it, because I guess the point you're trying to make is that how do you justify scrapping of the sports ministry for National Sports Commission? How do you justify it? Justify it is in the implementation, creation of policies, and how does some of this also trickle down to the state government and the local government? For me, the government is the state government is
Yeah.
Okay. It's an extension to the states, to all the state governments, or state level. Okay.
sport development. The state has removed the youth arm of the ministry. It used to be youth and sports.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, youth was removed for sport development, which is not totally bad, then when you have the sports commission, you have the chairman on top, who is the engine room of operation. Engine room of operation is like the CEO of that commission. And that's what we're waiting for now.
All right.
Okay. Also appointed as the chief of the National Sports Commission.
All right.
What about the appointment of Samson Dare, former national sports minister, as special advisor? Will that also help?
Maybe. But we see, the point is that I would have also expected that Solidary, was moved from the sports ministry. Was Minister of Sports under Buhari, was moved from the sports ministry to the sports commission under Tinubu, because Solidary, if the chief marvelous do well for me, some people have their own, they have issues about some things that happen under Solidary. But for me, I think he did quite well in office. He brought in some policies. Those policies were implemented. The games go, who's now chairman of the national. But there's something that people are also talking about now. Now, there's a need for that being to be, that's not been done. The commission becomes law, there must be law binding it, guiding it in such a way that successive governments that come after Tinubu will take it, from one level to the other, and in the long run, Nigeria will become a big sports ecosystem that we all desire it to be.
At the last Olympics, we drew black. We didn't win a medal. Why do you that the sports commission can help? What are the advantages of the commission?
The necessity of the National Sports Commission, the gains or the benefits of the Sports Commission will not even begin to materialize in the next 1 or 2 years. It's about putting the structure in place first and foremost.
Okay.
You don't develop an Olympic gold medalist or Olympic medal winner in 4 years. A lot of things are missing in our sport. Sport is not in isolation of the society.
Right.
Sport has its own connection with infrastructure development. Like we have in Ogun State, we have been doing road races in Ogun State. It's simply because Ogun State has some good roads. That's why we're able to do road races in Ogun State. So if you don't have infrastructure in place, there's no you can do cycling, there's no you can do road races. You must have infrastructure. And that's why I'm also quite excited that the state government is doing a total
rehabilitation.
A new beach, new tracks,
swimming pool,
Olympic swimming pool,
wonderful.
And a whole lot more. Those are the legacies that we can actually say will be left behind after Ogun State must have posted the National Sports Festival. So we can also take things up from there. From after the games,
all right.
Then we see what happens. So the sport is not in isolation of all of these things. Sport goes pari passu with other sectors of the economy, and they must be working, they must be functioning well for sport to also function.
All right, Biodu, thank you so much. I would probably get back to you also to still get your submission right. Let's just release you a bit for now.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for your submission. Really appreciate. Of course, we're still talking about the scrapping of Sports Development Ministry, the challenges and prospect. We still will be speaking with Deacon KUNLE Oluwusi, the former VP of SWAN, and we'll try to get through to him. Also, he'll be joining us via phone conversation this morning. So stay with us. Still Citizens Forum segment of the Daybreak Show this morning. 3194243. Trusting and for staying with us. So we have Deacon KUNLE Oluwusi right here via phone on the other side of the radio. Good morning, Deacon.
Good morning, my sister. Good morning, listeners.
Thank you so much for joining and thank you for your time. As the former VP of SWAN in Nigeria, I'm sure that you also have your reservations. You have your expressions and how you felt when you heard about the scrapping of the Sports Development Ministry. What's your assessment on the move by the federal government?
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to say that I have been following your program since you started.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
want to
you.
give kudos to my friend and colleague, Mr. Alabi.
All right.
I agree absolutely with his position, and I will also reiterate. For me, a National Sports Commission is better than the Ministry of Sports. I'll give you 1, 2, 3 reasons before you
okay.
For the questions.
Okay.
Just like my brother enumerated the other time, it shall bring professionalism into sports management in line with global practice. You know, what it shows is that the Ministry of Sports or the industry, not Ministry of Sports, the sports industry, as per the commission, will be manned by technocrats and professional sports men and women. I mean, just like he said, anyone could be posted by the president to the Ministry of Sports. It could be a farmer. It could be, I mean, that's what will not happen in some other client. Imagine in the Ministry of Health or Justice, for instance. It's a professional that will be sent there. What that portends is that once the commissioner is there, he will look for a technocrat, a sports guru, like he said. Shildiko has paid his due in terms of sports management in Nigeria, and will be a very useful hand. The other point I want to raise very quickly is that having a sports commission will remove every form of bureaucratic relativism or bottlenecks.
Okay.
It's an anathema to sports management in Nigeria as of today. Look at the current situation. I'm proud to the changes made by the federal government. The Sports Council is in charge of sports and athletes in all the states. I'll give you a scenario.
All right.
It will win anything, no matter how you do. Maybe to buy trainers for athletes. They will have to make a request, send a prayer through the Ministry of Sports. And if you know what is called the Nigerian syndrome, I won't define that now. Many of our listeners will be able to define that.
Yeah, they will empathize.
All the fund that is approved for sports will not necessarily get back to the real sports. Some part of it may have been edited. But in the new dispensation, the commission will receive funds directly from the government and manage its affairs in-house. I hope that's put into consideration before this is done. That's some level of autonomy for sports managers in Nigeria. Although there's no absolute autonomy anywhere, the government still have to find one way or the other checks and balances. But to a very large extent, those who are managing the sports will be autonomous course, and they will take some steps without any recourse to one man. I want to say before you come to that, it will enhance sports development because professionals are in charge. Like my colleague mentioned the other time, there's River State, there's Delta, the top notch. Some of his beneficiaries are still in Abeokuta as we speak. I want to give you one other scenario. Although during the time of late President Babangida and when Ighalo was his vice, they were not running sports commission, but something happened at that time. And I'm sure Bill and FOLARIN will be able to corroborate this. Do you know that the coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria then, Clemens Westerhoff, had a direct access with Ighalo. Sometimes he broadcasts the sports ministry and get whatever he wants to get for the Super Eagles directly from the head of state or the president then. This is the bureaucratic bottleneck that we're talking about, that if you cut it, sports will benefit because they will have direct access to government, they will have direct access to the fund allocated to them. And the other one is that the private sector will find it more convenient and confident to relate with the commission than because many are scared of government. Right. They're not sure if we put in this so much, will it be utilized for what we meant it for. But like my colleague said, if you have a sports commission, there'll be a trust fund who will be managed by experts, and it will trickle down to athletes, and the Nigerian sports will better for it.
Okay, Dickin, thank you very much for joining us. You are very experienced. Yeah, you were the head of media unit at the Gateway Games 2006. Help us to unpack the advantages. You know, sports is called the new oil. What are the advantages that sports can bring to the country?
All right. Before I begin to analyze the advantage, I want to tell you something.
All right.
This is something very unique at that time. It was the very first time that you are having a commission. You know, it was created by the government of Gateway Games Commission. That was all created because we dubbed it a private sector driven game. And the commission generated all the funds that they expected at that time. We raised plenty money from the private sector. And some private. Mr. FOLARIN said I should talk about the benefits.
Yeah.
I keep telling people, anytime you want to host sports, it's like you are going to receive a guest in your house. That guest, you will be responsible for transporting that guest to your house. You will feed the guest, you will provide clothing, you will provide beddings, you will provide medical facilities for that guest, and you will be responsible for everything that guest needs. As you develop sports, you are developing infrastructures, you are developing hospitals. Remember the time we wanted to go to the Gateway Game? The state government of Ogun State built 4 stadiums at the same time.
Right.
Abeokuta, Shagamu, Ighalo, and Jebode at the same time. You cannot imagine the number of thousands and millions of artisans that were empowered. People selling just ordinary pure water. If you develop a sports industry, some people are going to provide the clothes that they will go to wear in terms of kit. Some people are craftsmen. Some people are carpenters that will work, there are bricklayers that will work. Sports empowers people. Because if you look at the other side of it, if you have great athletes that are doing well outside Nigeria, they will bring foreign exchange to this country. Look at countries like Brazil, for instance, and several, maybe Spain, maybe Argentina now. You cannot imagine how much foreign exchange those individuals come back to the economy annually on sport. So it's just that people who are ruling us never saw the potential in sports. I mean, at one time there was a leader in Nigeria that said it's only those who are well fed that goes into sports. Because they don't understand. Imagine if you create places like Alake Sports Center, you have about 10-20 of that in Abeokuta. Young men and women will go there and go and burn their energy. They won't have time for courtesy. Or have time for hamburger or whatever. You engage them positively. And that talent that they acquired also fetch them money. Will be a source of income for them. Then As you develop sports, you are developing other structures like road, like hospitals, like stadium, and several other things. Sports is all encompassing. Everything. Transportation. So it is going to be very, very. It's just that the government has not realized the potential in sports. That as you develop sports, you are developing various others. Medical people will be involved. Because there's sports medicine. You will take care of these athletes when they get injured. There's insurance for them. And several other things. And as you do that, it will invariably also bring back foreign exchange to this country when you begin to export your talent. In the 80s, imagine how many Ghanaians are coming to Nigeria to come and play football. Mr. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know? So it is a gamut of benefits in all shades.
All right. Speaking of benefits, let's also highlight some challenges, especially the current challenge that you think might face the commission as at now. Biodun Alabi talked about, or he was asked about, bringing this to the state levels or the state levels and all of that. Now, what would you highlight presently as the challenges that the new chairman and also, the new chairman would have to face and look towards? He also mentioned about we shouldn't be in the next couple of years. We shouldn't expect the results as you know. We should just wait a bit because there are some policies that need to be brought in or reintroduced or whichever. So, what are the challenges you think or the areas that you think we need to the chairman needs to look into at this time?
Before I specifically address that, I noted something that I know I will share here because I know I'll be expecting this type of question that you will ask.
All right.
Let me sound a general note of warning or caution if you like.
Okay.
Integrity, sincerity, commitment, determination, and dedication are the panacea for sports success anywhere in the world, irrespective of the policy made by the government. Whether it is run by a ministry or run by a commission. If the sports commission is Democrats, I tell you success will be a mirage. Where am I going? Anywhere we find Nigerians, if we are not sincere in what we do, if you see people always postulate this that there's a difference between corporate interest and personal interest. And once you put personal interest above corporate interest, you're bound to fail. My first concern is people who are there should see it as a national service, should display every modicum of integrity and sincerity so that we can achieve results like we achieved many years ago. One of the challenges the current commission will face that I know at the preliminary stage is funded. And I know they can work at it at the moment. So once they're able to surmount that funding problem, it will be easy to give Scott to do. I want to repeat the Chief whatever is here like very much. He said we were conditioned to win. Why were they conditioned? The team was in camp for 9 months. They spent 3 months in Brazil, 3 months in Europe, and 3 months in Nigeria. And you know, to camp a team for 9 months is not child's play. It will involve a lot of money. That's why I said sports is money spirit. The first thing that Shirubiko will have to look at, he can't get all the money from government. Where will the government even give him the money anyway? So he has to look elsewhere to get funding. If funding is available, it will not be difficult to develop athletes. Because all the athletes need is encouragement. Give them the facilities. Take them to a good training center. Training facility where they can develop their skill. Get them good personnel that will train them, that will impact knowledge in their head. If the athletes know that, I don't have to worry about where the next meal is coming from, what is this problem? And the one that is desirous of going back to school, you say, okay, don't worry, we'll give a scholarship, go to the US, go to anywhere. And he knows that, well, look, I have somebody in Abeokuta here who had a scholarship And what you scholarship given by the Sports Commission or led by ADVOCACY. The UK wanted him to play handball for them. He said no. And he came back home. This person is probably listening to the show now as I'm talking to you. So those are some of the things that we can enjoy if we have an ideal body that is running our sports, that is motivated, that is sincere, that is determined, that is dedicated. Then we can begin to sing Hosanna again.
Okay, Deacon, I want you to help us to look at grassroots development. You know, because you know you have to catch them young to get the world beaters tomorrow. What's your advice to government and private individuals? How can they come in to help stimulate interest?
You have raised a very, very, very valid point. And it is unfortunate that sports cannot be developed in isolation. It's a collective responsibility of a whole lot of people. First of all, the school system, the community. And I want to say that maybe 50-60% is from the school system. We want to ask ourselves, all these school tournaments, you have the Chef Cup, we have these, you have that, Tamojin Cup that was there in the olden days. I don't know how many of those competitions are still active now.
They are union games.
Secondly, how many schools, be it primary or secondary school, have sports fields? We them kind of the same coach to go and mark their entire sport. I'm sure that was not what Mr. Darifara did when he was in the secondary school. In my school where I attended, there are 2 football pitches, all surrounded by tracks, racing tracks. So part of it is that the society itself has jettisoned anything about sports developers. That's why sometimes I laugh at people. They only know the sport when Super Eagles is playing. Yes, Anthony Joshua is fighting.
Right.
When Anthony Joshua left Nigeria, how many people knew this time? Until he became a star. That's when everybody's identifying with him. So like Mr. FOLARIN said, we have to go back to the grassroots. All this talent that we're talking about, do you know that Chief was running somewhere in Remo?
Shagamu.
Yeah. Before he was scouted, sometimes maybe 84, 85, and the coaches in Ogun State drew her. She went to go and represent Ogun State at the junior athletics competition. So we can't jump the gun. In terms of sports development, you have to start from. Since when did Tiger Woods started playing golf?
Started as a caddy.
In Barcelona now, he's 17 years of age. He'll be 17. And help that is the school system. Be it primary and secondary school, you get the talent there. They will revive all this school. There was a time that
Deacon,
please hold your thoughts. We'll call you back.
To interject. We'll get back. We'll call you back just
hold your thoughts
immediately. You continue your thoughts. All right. Thank you. All right, we'll try to get through back to him to give his submission. And of course, we're still discussing the scrapping of Sports Development Ministry, the challenges and prospect. And we heard earlier before Deacon, Biodun Alabi, sports analyst, and now we have, we'll be getting back. Calling Deacon.
Okay.
All right.
Deacon,
you can go ahead.
Please continue. Yes, please continue. We're live with you.
Okay. You recall those old secondary schools? I remember the grammar school, the grammar school,
right.
The one in Alubekiti, and they created what they call Ionian games.
Right.
Yeah, and they compete amongst themselves. If you want to get our stars, you can only get them at a tender age. You don't develop a football or athletics star at age 25. No. How old was Harry Wusu when he represented Nigeria at the Nations Cup in 1980? He will probably be about 18 years of age. So there are 2 ways to develop that. One, the school system will have to play a prominent role.
Right.
Very prominent role. Because that's why you tell your dad, all I do
Keshi.
And Chief Secretary told me before that he attended the secondary school in Jos.
Right.
And that in his class there are just 16 boys. That there was no way you could avoid playing football. He was telling us how he was supposed to play soccer because they were encouraged at that tender age. So for us as a nation, if we want a reversal of our fortune, then we have to go back to the school system. Yes, we can develop some community clubs here and there. Right. But that will not be well structured as we have in the school system. The two can come together, and that's where we get our talent, and we continue to develop it.
Okay, when we talk about sports, people just think about football. Please help us to unpack all those other sports that are money spinners. You know, basketball is there, handball is there, cricket, golf,
and the Olympics,
even swimming. You see the medal haul from swimming. Why are we not producing swimmers? We have the Nigerian people, we have water side and everything.
I'm forgetting in the time past that even in the world, Nigeria ranks among the best in terms of track and field. The likes of Chima, Ndlea brothers, and they also others. And do you know how much Usain Bolt made from athletics? Big money. They can make big money from tennis, from boxing, like you said, from cricket, and several other sports. It is in part of the myopism that we are talking about. Many people think that outside football there are no other sports. And maybe it's because America discovered that every other part of the world has left them behind. The number one sport in America is
basketball.
Or the rugby that they call, which one they call American football. Yeah. And the basketball. So look at what our old Akim Olajuwon did when they went to the US. And a couple of other people. So there are several sports that can equally fetch people money and can make a career bottom out of it, not necessarily. I can tell you people, do you know that out of all the young boys that desire to play football, those who made it up to success level are not up to 1%. Oh, that's the truth. That's the truth. You know, it's not because good is popular, I also love it. You don't have to put our head, we don't have to put all our eggs in one basket. That's why we could not do well when we go to competition and like Olympics and all the rest, because we have thought that everything about sports and life is football. We develop, then I want to say that all we need to do is to reverse our fortune. There was a time we were doing well in other sports. We were doing well in boxing. There was the Chima of this world, the big tiger of this world, and several others, David and David Mande, and also others. There was a time where there's no way you know we have a lineup of athletes that will compete final of 100 meters.
Okay.
And it's one again there.
Okay. Ogun State is hosting the country come January. So what are your expectations? And our preparations? Are we preparing well?
Unfortunately, I'm not close to the system.
Okay.
I'm not close to the system in any way. Okay. I was very much involved in 2006, and we did our best. But if I look at the images, if I look at what I'm seeing, I think we need to do more. I think we need to do more because to excel in sports requires a lot. I cannot affect.
Okay.
All right.
I will be biased.
Okay, so what's your advice generally to citizens of Ogun State?
Yeah, in few words.
In few words.
Yeah, well, because it is our own. We have to support it in whatever way we can. Because if it turns out well, then it will be a pride.
Win-win for everybody.
Everybody. I mean, that's one thing that sports bring point in time when you're watching it, when they are participating. And also forget, because we are hosting sports, all other parts of the economy will also be developed. Many people will benefit.
Right.
Transporters will benefit. Those who are selling the food sellers will benefit. the free, those that really have secure pure water will be free. Right. That's what our to embrace it and support it.
All right, thank you so much, Deacon KUNLE for your time this morning. Really appreciate it. All right, at this point we'll step aside a bit for the national news, and also we'll be engaging ASHIMI, former sports editor, Nigerian Tribune, after the national news, still speaking on scrapping of sports development ministry challenges and prospect. In the meantime, you can drop your comments, your questions via social media platform. Under the live stream on YouTube, Rock City FM, and also via WhatsApp 0903-927-3532. Back shortly. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm President. Sports.
This is Rock City FM News.
The time is 10 o'clock. Here is the national news. First, the top headlines. Oyo Dam prevents submerging of the 16 parties application to stop OGUN November 16. Archbishop Onayeko. Dangote. Good morning. I am Mudukwe Akinyo, so you bring you the news in detail shortly. Now the news and details. Ogun River Basin Development Authority has said that Oyo Dam is saving part of Abeokuta and Isheri axis state, managing direct communities in the lower to the Lagos Lagoon. Ashuri explained that the authority has been controlling the rush of water into Oyo Dam by releasing 17.4 million cubic water daily for the past 2 months to prevent it from collapsing. He suggested a reconstruction of other smaller dams to control water from tributaries flowing into Ogun River. Next week, he said federal government would begin the Ogun State High Court sitting in Abeokuta on Tuesday rejected an application filed by 16 political parties seeking the postponement of a state November 16 local government poll. The 16 political parties, including the Action Alliance, want the court to postpone the poll indefinitely. The political parties in their application argue that Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission (OGCEC) failed to consult political parties before fixing November 16 for Justice Okoshaki. Once Justice Okoshaki said on the date, it would conduct the poll. Also, the judge said holding of Ondo State governorship poll on November 16 was not a legitimate reason for OGCEC to postpone the local government poll. Ogun State has been ranked as generating the fourth highest internally generated revenue (IGR) in 2023. According to the IGR report of the National Bureau of Statistics, Ogun was among the 2023 top 10 states with highest IGR during the period. According to data by the Bureau, the IGR of Ogun was 146.87 billion naira, including 71.67 billion naira from tax revenue and 75.19 billion naira from ministries, departments, and agencies. The state's 2023 IGR recorded a significant increase against 20.58 billion naira in 2022. The state's 2023 IGR was also exceeded the combined IGR of Anambra, Enugu, and Cross River State, put out to 118.36 billion naira. Lagos topped the 2023 IGR chart with 815.86 billion naira, followed by Federal Capital Territory to Delta State with 90.91 billion naira. Ogun State government has shut Obada Grammar School at Obada in Idiemi over the death of Master Monday Ario, a senior secondary school student. The school was shut down after the suspension of a teacher who was alleged to be responsible for the death of the student last Friday as a result of corporal punishment. Also suspended is the school principal, Mrs. Tamurat Onolapo, earlier issued with a query for allowing the use of corporal punishment on